Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly, and we're here with our inaugural Steelhead Alley Outfitters Fishing Report with Patrick Robinson. Patrick, how you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm just trying to stay out of trouble. I hear you guys are doing a rain dance up in Ohio.
Yeah, we're creating rain dances in Ohio.
So I guess the real trick, and we talked about this in the interview we did a few weeks ago, is it's kind of the starting gun for fall steelhead and steelhead alley is you need that big push of water to get those fish to start moving upstream into the tribs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so what does that look like? Looks like it's, if you're doing a rain dance, it sounds like things are taking a little bit longer to come together than you had hoped.
Yeah, we are definitely praying for rain. We're dancing for rain. We're seeing if there's anybody selling rain at this point because we're in desperate need of it. About a month, maybe a month and a half ago, we had a major rain event that about 4 inches in 24 hours, which is big on any level. And we were really hoping that kind of rain would come now. In fact, we had some fish come in on that push of water a month or so out, and we really haven't had a whole lot since. And so the streams have dropped back to all-time lows. And so we've got few fish sitting in the system, like fish in a barrel, if you will. And we are waiting on rain. I guess I should qualify that statement. We are waiting on heavy rain because it's actually been raining here all day long, but it's been a very light, drizzle, misty kind of day, but no substantial rain that's going to run off and really hit those streams and bring them up.
Got it. And so, hopefully, I've looked at your weather. It looks like there's some chance that you might get some rain. When the fish start moving up, where can anglers find them and how should they target them?
Yeah. So on those first big pushes of water that we get, anglers need to keep in mind that these are fresh fish. And they're coming out of the Great Lake, Lake Erie. And it's amazing the number of anglers that get fixated on holes, and they're like, I'm going to fish to the fish that are in this hole. But what they don't realize is these fish really move. Much like people who have experienced salmon. Salmon are constantly moving. They may pull into a hole to rest for a little bit, but if the water is up, they're going to move. And they're going to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. So on the first good rain events that we have when these rivers are up at levels that the fish can move, anglers need to be on the move. Don't get fixated on single holes. Certainly, there's the go-to holes that people get used to fishing, and are those great places to target fish? They are. But understand that, if fish were there in the morning, those same fish may not be there in the afternoon. They may be replaced with new fish, but fish are on the move. So be prepared to kind of stick and move, and find those fish in those places where they're just chilling out for a little bit before they make the next push.
Got it. And on a kind of a tactical basis, or is this a nymph 'em up? Are they going to chase streamers? What's the plan of attack?
Yeah, so most guys are going to be running, single hand rods and using nymphing, indicator nymphing style tactics. But when the water is up and it's on the drop, that can also be extremely good swung fly water. So watch for those higher water conditions. As the water starts to clear, it's a great time to get out there and try your two-hand tactics, swung fly tactics, spay casting, and that kind of thing. Again, the fish are extremely aggressive, because they're just coming out of the lake. This is early season. Your fish are as energetic, as dime bright as you're going to get them. And those are really the fish that everybody wants to catch, because they're just going to give you the best fight, the best experience, and in the end, the best memories.
Absolutely. And, folks, as the season starts to progress, we love questions at the Articulate Fly. And if you send us your questions, you can email them to us. You can send them to us on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page. If we read your question, I'll send you some Articulate Fly swag, and you're going to get entered into a drawing for something cool from the guys at SAO at the end of the season. And before I ask you to let folks know how they can find you so they can book in fish with you, Patrick, I want to give a shout out to our fishing report sponsor, our friends at Norvise. Tim and Tyler, great guys. It's a great family-owned business. It's the only vice that truly spends, and you owe it to yourself to go over to www.nor-vice.com and check them out. And so, Patrick, where can folks find you so that they can get on your guide calendar this fall?
Easiest way to get a hold of us is either by email or by phone. You can reach me at my email address is team, T as in Tom, E as in Edward, A-M at steelheadoutfitters.com, or you can ring us on our 800 number, which is 888-453-5899.
Well, folks, you owe it to yourself to reach out to Patrick and get on the guide calendar for this fall and winter. I'm sure it's going to be a great season, and help us all out and do the rain dance. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, Patrick.